Hello, everybody. It's Tokkuri Yashi. I did not think I was going to be here. Hello, legends. Hello, everybody. Hello, how is everybody doing? Are we ever getting that Ninon? Are we ever getting that Ninon? She's on permanent holiday, I think. I don't know. So here we are. Aerial Croce. And, yeah, like I said, I did not expect to be here. My plan was take my W that Pilot Aoi gave me and then save for the end of the month, because after let's get the sound on. I don't have the volume on. There we go. It's a bit of music. So there we go. As I was saying, the plan was to save for the end of the month when we likely to get a pre-fest. And whoa, Aoi, you're being a bit loud there, I think. And then to maybe some of the characters that's coming after Croce, because I'm assuming that she's going to be a character that has not had a playable form yet, and that is how I've been playing this game over the last, well, year or so, only summoning for new characters or must pulls, and then that's why we're here, because of Croce Aerial. Croce Aerial. It is seemingly a must pull for the fire and magical team. Ninon, Kaori, and Mifu outside the meme Rima. Most neglected. Oof. oof indeed. Hey Chaggy, how are you doing? Good evening. Thank you for those wishes of luck. We're gonna need it. If we can keep this train rolling. We could maybe doing a little better than most of you out there for duels at the moment, but still, like I said, I was planning on skipping Croce, but then they throw the speed buffer card at us. Aye, already sparked. Well, I've seen a few people have already sparked so far, which is why I'm a little bit apprehensive about this. We will be alright for the pre-fest at the end of the month, but like I said, that means we're going to have to skip whoever is coming after. So, I've not done any of my dailies yet, as you can see. We've only just logged in. But I'm here till the 15th, which means we've got half a month to go. So yes, there will be probably another new character. But what's happened to our unique equipment wands? The Commander Makoto and Eriko should be getting unique equipment wands this month, but they seem to be missing. Will they be coming at the end of the month? Will we have a month where we don't have any, so that they can get the story events back in line with the 1 year returns? Which, I don't know why we went out of sync. Why did it even go out of sync? But we've been getting the unique equipment for the character, and then their story events return in the next month. Maybe they're trying to get that back into sync again. We haven't had the ReZero characters back yet either. So, perhaps they might show up, or was it really just a one-time only because of the collab? Your look has been popping off, and let's hope that it can continue doing that, because the more look we get, the more streams we get. So everybody wins. 3 characters plus 3 pre-fest. Yes, that is what I am expecting. And talking about pre-fest, maybe we was kind of expecting Ho-chan to be the pre-fest character, fire, magic, speed buffer. Well, that means now Croce's taken that, unless they do a real low move and then they release Ho-chan as the pre-fest, who's also a speed buffer for fire magic. Do you think they would really stoop that low? Or will she be a big DPS? Or will she be, I don't know. What else is fire magic miss? It's kind of TP boosting, really. Now, potentially, the student Carol has been replaced with this Croce. We don't really have anybody on this team, fire magic, that does a huge amount of TP boosting. We've got DPS in the Xmas Ariel, and maybe some Amaro. We've got barriers and support with Linden Worm. We've got action speed, and again a few other bits of support here with this Croce. All of this just so we can beat Deep Quest 610, because they've made sure that we got to use a magical fire team 4, 6, 10 deep. Because if you've beaten 6, 10 deep quests, maybe you can breathe a sigh of relief and you don't have to summon on here. Or if you don't even care about deep quests, then maybe you don't have to summon on here. So, can we get... can we get the look? Can we get the look? Well, I suppose we're gonna have to start at some point. Or we can keep we can keep stalling a little bit more. There's other things to talk about as well. Maybe in the news. Let's get back into the news. One thing we haven't spoken about yet is no, we don't want an external. It's an external browser. Anyway, somewhere in the news, because we're on the DMM, we've got the unique equipment 2s for the 6-star Ray and the New Year's Suzume. And a little look at those. Again, they probably haven't given a huge amount, but we'll go over them in the coming days. We'll get lucky, right? Okay. we have been given our starters orders, so again, I don't know, maybe we should whisper this. If we can get out of this with still 2 pitties worth of jewels, we might count that as a W, and as always, download bar is turned off, so we get a 3-star. We don't know who it is until we click on it. And in typical traditional fashion, there is no 3-star in the first multi-summon. To be honest with you, I am fully expecting to have to go to pity on this. I do not see this. Well, we need more positivity, don't we? We need more positivity. We might even get Ceremonial Chica. If she would like to show up too, then we won't complain. Well, there we go. Nothing in the first 2. Can't believe I'm here doing this. Oh, what are they doing to us? What are they doing to us? I did ask in the Discord the question: what's going on with this game? Is the strategy of the elemental system, the strategy of throwing 100 million banners at us and making it, giving us less jewels, actually working to grow the game? And when I say grow the game, I mean make more money. The answers that I got from people was yes, the game is getting more money, whales are spending more, but at the same time, people without the jewels that don't spend the money are also leaving. So I don't know if there's going to be a tipping point at some place in the future as we go into number 4, where maybe the game's a little bit... Here we go! First 3-star. 2 of them! Come on, this must be Croce! Croce is in one of these. She has to be in one of these. How are you going to pull the new character on the 15th and then Ho-chan on the 31st by skipping the character on the 15th? That's how. Or by getting extremely lucky here. They announced some survey instead of giving anyone jewels. That does it. Yes, I did see that survey. I was thinking potentially we could do it after this, or I could do a video on it on its own. But mentally checked out since Elements. Not spent a cent, just playing from habits. Well, there we go, there's the first one, and it is a Ranger's Fury. So we all our hopes and dreams are pinned on this second one. What have we got doing here? Come on, Croce, please. It's a Kuka. Kukanwa. Okay. The dream is being kind of broken there. Oh. Fire characters. Come on then, we need more fire characters. How can that be? I say raise up is a lie. I mean, I suppose we could get a back-to-back 3 stars. Maybe not. Well, we did get back-to-back 3 stars. She just wanted to make us sweat there. This one has to be Croce Aerial. 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 me! No! Stage Misaki! Well... Okay. We continue. We continue. Into number 6. Multi number 6. And we're expecting a few cooldowns now, which is what we are getting. That means we're probably getting close to 60k jewels now left, which is where things start to get a bit difficult. Come on, Karen. Well, there we go. I think that's all. Have we had all of the luck? The luck has been and gone, if you can call that luck. Get it? Come on then. 3 stars coming in. We do. We need to lock in. Right. Okay. Focus. We're going to imagine Croce flying in now. Aerial! Aerial! No indication yet. No indication yet. Well, because there was no rainbow paper there. Still, but I still don't even have the Xmas Lariel. That was something else that we're going to have to fight for later on. Still got Linden Worm though, which is... Come on, Karen. Can we do it before 10? Ah, the fee is coming through here. Because this is number 10. Not any sign there. Yamero! Yamero with all of this. Lot more! Are we not getting another 3-star until we get 80 now? Well, I expected things to go like this. We've had some good luck so far. It was always going to end at some point. But still, how many over the 60 or under the 60k jewels are we going to have to go? Because we are under it now. It's looking like we're going all the way. Yeah, this is not looking great, is it? This one. Come on, come on. We're better than this. We're due another 3-star now. We are due another 3-star. 120. Yamaro kudasai. Tasukite. Come on, give us an omedetou gozaimasu. Well, there we go. Omedetou gozaimasu. Congratulations on 50 days. No, on Croce. No, on an Inori! All these 5 cows. Okay, well, if we're going to pity, then at least give us a PM that we don't have. Please, we're going to make these kind of negotiations, Karen. Please, at least give me some money that I don't have. Number 2. Another 2. We're getting some 3-stars here. I dreaded pulling in. Yes, I dread pulling in this game now as well. Summoning is not fun. It might have been fun 5 years ago when we pull. It might have been fun 5 years ago when it was all fresh and new, but now it is just torture. Well, we have one more chance. What are the bets? It's a 50 DAs. It's another 50 DAs. Way! Oh no. Ranger Ren. Right. We're going to get back to back again like we did before. We're going in circles, and this time we're getting a new character. Karen? Please? The sweat is starting to fall down my brow. We're probably going to be in, yes. We're going to have to just accept now. Even if we get her, we are below the 2 pities. So the next, whoever it is next, we're not going to be summoning for. Merito gozaimasu! Please! Please! Well, let's just get it over with then. Let's go to Pity and get our Croce, and then we'll see if we have the right friends. It's even attempt 610. Deep Quest Fire. Okay. Alright, Karen, you wanted me to pay the biggest price. I mean, reverse psychology. If you want us to spend money on the game, give us good luck. Make us happy. Then we might go, oh, we do. But if you do this to us, make us feel terrible, we're going to say, no, I'm not spending money on this. I'm just checked out now. We're just clicking randomly. Click, 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 click. Next one, next one, next one. We don't need jewels. Why do we need jewels? I'm certainly not going to be in any whale if you're going to treat me like this, Karen. Yeah, we're doing. Like I said, I've had a pretty not the best of days. It was one of them days you can feel the luck's just not there. Things are not really going your way. Wait till we see who we get next, and then I'm like, no, why did I summon for Croce? When. Well, there we go. That's another pity for another member of the pity crew. 40, just over 40k jewels. Well, we've got a rainbow paper here. If this is Croce, Karen, I am going to. Well, I probably shouldn't say because the police will come. You hear a knock on the door and it's the police. Have almost a spark in paid jewels. Well, there's that to back you up there. I mean, you see somebody had 200 tickets. Maybe it's wise to just save up them tickets till you have 200 and then you get a free character. We get a Cheffy! So there we go. One more. No, that was it. That was pity. There we go. Let's get our Croce. It feels bad, doesn't it? It does. It feels really bad. Not that I've ever wailed, but would get tickets monthly sometimes, yes. But then we'll see what tickets we'll get for half anniversary. Who will be on the list? Will it be PAMs only, or will we give us a limited ticket? Anyway, we've gone to space. We want to take our helmet off and just have our eyes explode like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Total Recall. Let's have some Arnie eyes out of exasperation. So there we go. I don't even want to look at my jewel count right now. So, we're not going to. Oh, I saw it. It was there. It's up in the top of the corner. We're 43. 43. We're not even. By the end of the month, that'll be like 46, maybe. More than legend, though. Still moulding after your spark. Yes. Gotcha games, well. Why do we even start playing them? Why do we even start playing? We ask this sometimes. We ask that of us sometimes. Anyway, so now I still don't even have a full fire magical team. We have a Croce, so let's build here. Let's get. I didn't get a unique equipment 5. Unique equipment 5. What am I talking about? EX equipment 5 star for her. yet. In fact, we rank up first. Let's rank up first. Do we even want to bother rolling? She does. It looks like she could do some damage on a union base, 3 times damage if crits. But that's her only damage as well, isn't it? So it might be a little bit misleading. Her main role then is going to be action speed buffing and debuffing the opponent's speed as well. So you're faster, they're slower, and I'm poor. We're all poor. Everybody's poor. This is what women do. They take everything we have and then, I don't know, do they even... Anyway, where is she? Where are you? Croce. Hiding right at the bottom there, because we haven't got her at 3 stars. So, right. Let's get a few shards for her. From the shop. We've got plenty of DAs now. Thank you for all of those DAs, Karen. We really needed a load more DAs. So has anyone got any guesses who we're getting next? Do you think we're getting Cannon next? Do we think we're getting Louise Marie or Iroha next? How many shards we got? I'm not paying attention. We need 10 more. Do we think we're going to be getting Ninon next? Everyone has to skip Ninon. No! We're going to be getting a Lima. We're getting a new Lima. Oh, well, we were going to find out in about a week's time. On the 15th. Well, on the 14th anyway. So, I'm going to be dreading that announcement because whoever it is, we're going to have to skip it because we need to be summoning on the pre-fest. It's right at the bottom here. Croce. Let's get it to 5 star. With this button down here at the bottom. Cannon or Ho-chan. Hopefully Ho-chan isn't going to be the... Well, we'd expect it to be a permanent... Not the pre-fest, a Ho-chan that's not the pre-fest. Yep, so skipping whoever it is. It's going to be another character that everyone's going to want to borrow, but nobody's got to put as a friend to borrow. So... Hi. Kazumasa. Raji. Yeah, we're going to get Raji. The first male playable character. And everyone is going to be skipping. And it's not because we don't want a male playable character, it's because we're all broke. we're all broke. Getting our mech girl. Was she a mech girl? Would you call her a mech girl? Is she an automaton, an android, a cyborg? What is she? Anyway, she's very expensive. Maybe this is an effect of tariffs. I think we have just paid the price of tariffs. We would have usually have got her, but we've had a 25% tariff put on. Everybody loves their tariffs now, so we're not gonna get into that anymore. We've paid. So now, do we want to give her some unique equipment? What equipment does she want? It's another one of these blinking staffs. Soon it'll cost 2,000 joules per 10 pull. Well, we're joking, but I mean, I know they're playing the game to get more money, but 3 characters a month new, they could have at least brought pity down a little bit to maybe 15k. But then that would have probably defeated the point and the object of it. But aye. Money rules. Do I want to buy another one of these for her, or would one of these EX4 star ones do? I think one of these EX4 star ones will do for now, because we don't want to be messing around re-rolling on that alchemy in the cauldron. Let's throw everyone in the cauldron. So what have we got here? Hit points, a magical attack. Magical attack, magical crit rate. She doesn't really need crit rate, does she? Because she gets guaranteed crits. So we don't need to give her that one. This is just damage. So it's a toss-up then between just giving her all right out damage or giving her a bit of hit points and magical attack with a damage cut. Would she really need the damage cuts? I mean, I guess it might be fight dependent. We don't have many more of these left. and that's already refined. For now, you can have that. You can have that for now, Croce. No, it's not your fault, but yeah. Do palm trees get allergies? I guess they can do. They can also get diseases as well, just like other animals and plants, and they can also get addicted to things as well, and do silly things. And does she want a damage cut again? I don't think she really wants a damage cut. This is a damage cut too, attack and defense. Do we have a third one? It is attack, but it's also crit rate. She doesn't really need the crit rate. So magical attack and magical defense, or a heal bonus. You don't have any healing on here. Is this heal bonus from others that heal her? Maybe you can have a purple dress. Go into space in purple. For now, it might do. I suppose we might do if we're going to. Hopefully, there's an Xmas L'Oreal on the friends list. I haven't seen one yet, so if we get there and there isn't one, then there's not much we can do about it. And then we either have the green earrings or the golden ready earrings. So, heal bonus, or it's what is it? It's HP regen. Do we have any of these that are slightly refined? That one is already, so we'll give her that one. None of these are slightly refined. That's not on anybody. I don't think so. There we go. There you go, Croce. For now, that is your equipment. There we go. Right. So, yes, unique equipment. We haven't given her a Bond stories yet. Let's see if we can do this quickly. And it's not going to give us too much grief with loading. We can always buy some jewels. No! Get them thoughts out your head. Get them thoughts out your head. You are not paying for being tortured. We are not masochists here. Right. So you already got that. I'm getting distracted. So no! Yes, you heard that. It's working, isn't it? We are being whipped into capitalism here. We're being whipped into consumerism. We need our fix. Okay, well, we're not doing too bad. What's she getting here with these Bond stories? We're not even paying too much attention to it, are we? There's that downloading bar. If we'd have only kept it on, we might have seen it a bit sooner. No. We are getting hit points. Hit points. I mean, she does hit quite far back, so she's not going to be used as a tank for this team. I think she's behind Lind and Worm. So lots of hit points. So maybe giving them hit points and damage cuts maybe would play into that strength. I don't know. Anyway, right. So let's see. Fingers crossed. We've got Battle Stadium as well. We're going to have to be doing a stream for that too. It will be unlocked. It'll be 2 days' time, won't it, when that's all unlocked? So we're in what day is it today? I can't even remember what day it is. It'll be, for me, probably for everybody in America too, it will be Thursday night. We'll have a go at that when everything is unlocked. But for now, let's see. Do we have... And I don't imagine this is going to work even if we do. I've just been hitting it with anything I can. Right. Do we have an Xmas L'Oreal on the friends list to borrow? I'm not holding out a huge amount of hope that we do. Because I haven't seen one on here for a while. The answer to that is no, we do not have an Xmas L'Oreal. Storage gives stats. Yes, we need to. We're not worrying too much about breaking characters these days. So no, we do not have an Xmas L'Oreal friend. So there we go. We've spent 30k jewels and we still can't beat this stage. So what we was trying to do then is these two, Croce. We did one Xmas Lariel for damage. We don't have damage now, so there's no way on earth we're going to take this stage down just by putting in other characters. We're going to try Maho, and then this is where we wanted Xmas Lariel in there. I don't even think just running it with that would have worked. Jackie doesn't have it either, so not many people do have her, I suppose. It'll only be a few months before she comes back as well, so I guess Croce there is in the waiting room for a full team. I mean, we don't need a tank. That's going to ruin stuff by that. I mean, this is not going to win, but just for the sake of having a battle. Hey, hi Jed, how you doing? I think Jed has her, but well, if you're on my friends list and you're willing to stick her up for a minute, we can give it a try. Let's see what how this team does. There are timelines for it as well. I don't think, maybe even full autos asking a bit much, but this is 6:10, not even 7:10. We can see Croce a little bit in action. There she goes in space with a laser beam gun, a plasma cannon, or whatever it is. And now everybody's dying. So I don't know how this is going to be any better with Lariel there, because she's not going to be keeping us alive. How things are falling apart. No, they're not falling apart. They're falling. Everything, it will be fine in the end. Even Neffy didn't keep us alive there. Okay, so how about? Well, there's 3 characters that I could do with borrowing for this deep quest. One of them is Ceremonial Chica. The other one is Winter Uni, and the last one here is this Xmas Lariel. So, seeing as they're not there, and that means we're stuck on them. These two are completed. Light and Dark are completed. Wind is 7:10, sitting there needing that Chica, and then we've got these two at 6. Because I know I don't have Maho. I have Lariel though. Put it on in a sec. Booting on the phone. All right, thank you very much. Well, we will, whilst we are waiting for a little bit of support. Okay, do we have one up? Do we have one up? We can give it a try. From the last performance there, I'm thinking that maybe we're all just going to die anyway. So if she's not here, we'll jump in and then come back out again and refresh it. Sometimes it doesn't show everybody on the list, does it? Maybe I could have given it better equipment. Maybe I shouldn't have been so stingy. That's my problem there, being too stingy. The other two, well, Ceremonial Chica and Winter Uni were the other two. Da-da-da-dum. She's still not appearing. Let's try resetting again. We need to roast this chicken. We need to roast this chicken. Uni but not chicken. Well, we could try the Cheru, what am I on about? Winter Cheru, that's what I'm trying to say. Winter Cheru. Did I say Uni? I meant Winter Cheru. Blooming brain. Right, so let's see if we have got a refreshed support. Are any of them appearing? We have Jed's Ariel up at the moment. So let's give that one a try. Is there Maho at the end there? He's going to do this and maybe see how close it will come. And Shaggy doesn't have any of those either. Well, moving forward, we're going to have no new characters at all. Any of us. We're all now falling into that space where the RNG gods have finally come to take their payment. So let's see. Full set. Or maybe I should bring up some of the timelines, because there is a timeline. A team, it's not exactly the same team. This team can beat this stage, but instead of Croce, it was the student Carol. So this is just a direct replacement of Carol for Croce here. Let's see how it does. It was looking like it was going okay last time, and then a big attack came in and everybody died. So we're not not a huge amount of hope just yet. The attack didn't do so much damage that time. Something happened. Something happened there. If we can keep alive, do we have the damage here? I have been seeing a lot of people saying that even with this Croce, this stage is still a little bit tricky. I'm assuming a lot of people didn't summon for Linden Worm, which is what is going to make it tricky for them. 26 seconds ago, if we can stay alive, we've got this. If we can stay alive, we have got this. Our sacrifice was not in vain. We will be eating roast chicken tonight. We will be eating roast chicken tonight. 12 seconds to go. There we go. Full auto. There we go. Yada! I would say, I think she looks like a must pull for a fire magic team. If you want to run fire magic, I think at this point, well, I think we've already decided that we need to pick teams that you want to work on, and some teams you're just going to have to ignore. So if your fire magic is terrible, then maybe you're better off focusing on a different element. But then there is this stage here, which they have put in to try to force you to get a fire magic team to take on. Eventually, as we get stronger, surely a physical fire team will be able to beat it eventually. But there we go, Ariel, huge damage there. Croce's damage not big, is it? Not very big. Admittedly, she's not limit broken. She hasn't got the best damaging EX equipment on her. But she played her role. She definitely played her role there. I mean, I wonder how Yugi Kasumi would work in this team here. Thank you, good job. Everything is a must pull now. Everything, yes, I think that's how people, that's the new meme. The new meme. Did 610 without it and without one of the twins, though. Well, there we go. That's at least a little consolation. Missing one of the twins. Well, I don't know who else, excuse me, might work in that place. If you've got Student Carol, if you've got the Halloween Joker, perhaps they would jump in there. Or maybe we may have to wait for Ho-chan. We're all assuming Ho-chan's going to be fire magic. She's going to end up being dark physical at this rate. So there we go. That's something for me to do later, is to take on the rest of these stages. So we also got 610 water. It was Winter Cheru that I need for this. This team just needs Winter Cheru in it, and I've been trying everything that we've got. So we've got a Winter Cheru here. If we didn't have that, I was going to try Tamaki. Summer Tamaki just has not been used at all. I was going to give her a go. But we have got, thank you, Legend, there. We have got the Winter Cheru. So let's see then if we can finally get onto stage 7 for all elements. And we have to beat Ulfhind. Can we have it to 2 in a row victories. Finally, this deep quest will fall. They're gonna, well, until they release new stages. Well, oh my, what's going on here? Okay. We maybe let's have a look at this timeline then. So let's bring it up. Is there a timeline for this fight? Water 6. I probably can bring this up on screen so everyone can see. You do that. There we go. So where is that team on here? Finally cleared all the deep quests again with Chica release. Hey, well that's pretty good. Pretty good, because you can now rest for a little bit. So where is that team? It's this team here. So there is this little timeline here. So maybe we'll try following that timeline and see if there is other variants of that team. Is there? Is that it? No, that's not. So there was with Summer Rae in it. What do we have over here? Yes, Summer Rae. So this is just this one down here at the bottom. So let's try again, shall we? And this time we'll have to see if we can run this timeline. So is there anything too difficult in there? Well, it's playing noughts and crosses again. Noughts and crosses time. So let's grab the Cheru. There she is. So why do we want this started? I need to get it so I can see this. So that's 2 timelines. Timeline for TV Boost 1.2. And we've got Roll Mastery 1. So let's try the bottom one first and see how it does. Which means we are starting with everybody unset apart from Uni. Okay, right, let's see if we can follow this then. Let's see if my brain can keep up. So let's slow it down to start. Everybody set apart from everybody unset apart from Uni. There we go. Right, so then at 106 Riri will Union based, and we're going to set Ruka, Cheru and Sheffy. So, there we go. First import, 106. Why are you set? You should be set. What? Hang on a minute. I've already messed up because for some reason my mouse button didn't work there. So, are we going to have to reset again? No, we're not. There we go. She's still there. It's good that we can jump in and out of this as many times. Right, so everybody unset apart from Uni. And then Riri will Uni base at 106. And we're supposed to be setting the front 3. So 1, 2, 3. 106, front 3, right. I mean, this is wailing. I did buy the last 2 characters on this team with real money. We didn't summon them. There we go, 106. So front 3 set. So then at 51, Sheffy will Union burst, and we're going to unset her at 51. I hope that everyone doesn't die like the first run. Have we survived yet? I can't remember what time it was. Everybody started to perish a little. Right, so 51, Sheffy unsets. Pool safety, everybody, make sure you remember your pool safety. No running around the pool. Uni, you'll fall over. Oh, there we go, she's gone. Right. Now at 40, she will Union base again and wants to be reset. So, maybe we could speed it up a bit, maybe not, I don't know. We're surviving a little bit better, it seems. But how are we doing the damage? So 40, here we go, Sheffy goes again in a minute. She's the last one to go. Wait, at 40, we're not at 40 yet. There she goes, right, she wants to be reset. So at 30 now, we're doing very neat increments of 10 here. Charu, Will, Union Best, and we unset her. We look like we could do a bit of damage here because we're not doing a huge amount. We're at 30. Charu, there she goes. We unset her. Then at 17, Uni is unset. Where is the damage here? We could do with a bit more damage. Jeffy, you're the one carrying most of the damage here. I can't see running the other timeline is going to give us a huge amount more damage. But 17, Uni. Have I already? Ruka, no, I haven't messed up. Ruka's going to go at 5 and we're going to set Riri then. Is he really going to? Are we going to get this damage? I think the time's going to run out. We're not going to be quite there, are we? We're quite a way off, actually. We are quite a way off. Hey, hello, Paolo. How are you doing? We need I need a translator for that one. I could do that with my phone, but anyway, that is an oof. That is a bit of an oof. Can we get more damage out of them? Even with so water is now looking like my weakest element, at least. So I don't know what is going on there. Hi, how are you? What game is this? This is Princess Connect Redive. This game is Princess Connect Redive. That's yes, Paolo. This is Princess Connect Redive. So we've been summoning and we've been going into pain here with that, and now we're trying some of the what I guess you would call difficult content. And we're a little bit short here on this stage, so what can we do there? Because I think our Sheffy is... She's got a pretty decent equipment too. That's attack, that's attack. There's not a lot more we can really do there. We've got Ruka, who's not here for damage. Everything is up, but it's all geared towards defense, as that's what she is. She's limit broken. Not a lot more we can do there. And then it's Riri and Uni, who again seem to be kind of max. Actually, she's even got a bit of damage equipment on her as well, even though she's not really a huge damage dealer. And Uni isn't maxed out, but I don't think putting any more in this is going to do it. She does no damage, she does no attacks. Giving her this is useless, it's pointless. But there isn't anything else, is there, that's not just attack? Like this got here for the damage cut. That's why she's got that there with for this damage cut. The rest of them are all pure damage. Eee. And there we go. We'll do that another time. So the laptop is trying to restart itself for an update. We don't need that. How are your equipment? Let's have a look at the equipment. Okay, just got one of the orb things from Alchemist events. That's good. That's nice. That is too good to use. It's going to sit there and never get used because because it's going to sit there and never get used because I've done it again, haven't I? Where's the game gone? Where's the game gone? No! Okay, that's where the game's gone because I put it down there. Right. Where are we? I thought something wasn't right. There we go. So, we're looking at these and yeah, I don't think there's a lot more that we can do there. There isn't even any other teams that I could try because we don't have some array and we can't borrow 2 characters. You can always try the other timeline. It says to give somebody Fubuki Sword as well, but I don't know. That's really going to make the biggest of differences. We give the other timeline a try, I suppose. No harm in trying that. If it doesn't work, then... Well, okay. Okay. We're going to try again, because I, again, haven't paid attention. Riri is supposed to be... Well, it says 3-star plus, actually, so it doesn't mean she has to be at 3-star. So actually, lowering it to 3-star, I don't think it's going to make any difference. So maybe I'm not being that silly. So, the other timeline is... It starts the same. Everybody unset apart from Uni. So, let's give it another try. And then at 105, we're setting everybody. That sounds a little bit more fun. Roll 3 pen on the first weapon. That's pretty good. Okay, so we've got a little bit of extra power now. I didn't check if it was actually on. So what do you want to be? At 105, when Cheru Union bursts, we're going to set everybody. Really like that. We're going to just set everybody. What speed are we on? Are we still on? Yeah, 2 times. Thank you. Right. 105. Cheru, Cheru, Cheru. Did you get... Right, we're starting again. I missed it. Starting again. We can check it. Okay, right. Do we have... Well, you've certainly got some good equipment on here, so it's not... it's all me. Right, let's start again. Everybody set. Well, not everybody unset, apart from... Uni. There we go. Right, 105. Cheru. Everybody set. She's gonna union base there, right? We ain't better just miss it. 105. 105. You don't even see that you have it on. You can't really see that it's what he does. But I suppose, we can't snoop quite so much. Wait, whoa. Not at 105, that's 108. We wanted it at 105. That messed it up. That messed it up again. So that's why she's not union basing at 105, like it says. She's doing it at 108. That's why it's playing up. Maybe we could try the other timeline again. I guess I need to use the other timeline because I don't have role mastery TP enough to get that one to work. So it's the bottom timeline only for me at the moment. So let's see if there's a little bit of extra damage here. Can do it. If not, maybe we'll see. I don't know what else we can do on ours, on my characters, to give them a bit of extra damage. So at 106. We're setting the front 3 when re-reunion bests. And she's not quite there yet. 106. Getting numbers mixed up. Right, so even when you spend money, you still end up having problems. Right, 51. It's just Sheffy's unset. You could probably do this at 3 times because it's not that complicated. So at 51, Sheffy unset. When's the union best? There we go. That wasn't at 51. That was at 51. Have we messed it up? She did it twice. Oh my goodness me. Then at 40, Sheffy is set again. There we go. We should have left it. At 30, we're unsetting Cheru. And Cheru goes. There we go. Right, then at 17, we're unsetting Uni. still look like we could do with a little bit more damage, don't we? It's and then we're setting Riri at 5. We still need to eke a little bit more out, don't we? Well, there we go, Ruka. What are we going to do here? Do we keep banging our head at this one? Do we jump in? If you're not using the wrench, though, Riri, you're going to lose a considerable amount of damage. So we can try that. We can try... Fubuki doesn't want to give up her sword. It's Fubuki's sword. It's got a name on it. She doesn't like blending it out. Because everyone's a Zako. But if you don't blend it out, we become the Zako because we end up losing. Probably 28 million worth, though. Maybe 10 million max. So... Let's give that a try then. You're going to have to, Fubuki, you're going to have to share. It's a team effort. It is a team effort. So, let's swap this for... June's got the Fubuki sword at the moment. She stole it! Right, so we don't get confused. We're going to give June back what June had. This is a complex world trading here. We may be going to face a few more tariffs because things are being traded from one country to another here. June is going to get what Fubuki has, which is this. And then, she's going to give it straight back to Riri. Right. So, there we go. Are they really that bad? Are they really that bad? Right, now we have the Fubuki sword. Let's see the effects of Fubuki sword. Jeffy's equip probably matter a lot though. They probably do. She's got good equips. Jeffy's got good equips here. You can see, look, she's got an X5, which has got no defense penetration on it. What? Why has it got no defense penetration? Attack, defense, right, okay. We thought we was going to avoid this today. But we're not avoiding it today. We are going to be sitting here, throwing everything we have into this pot. So, that one can stay. Don't really want crit rate, do we? But we'll keep it for now. Right. What's Riri's armor? We'll go back and have a look at that in a minute. Right, we want defense penetration on here or something, please. Hit points. No, thank you. Well, if you've ever got nothing to do, we've got one defense penetration. It's not quite what we're after, but we'll keep it for now. I know that makes it a bit more expensive, but we could always use... We could always use one of our spheres on it as well. If we get another good roll in this last slot here. It's better than what we had, but we're not going to keep that. And look, all of those are trash. Well, they probably are, but we're not going to get any better. We get by as an underdog here. We get by without the shiniest new equipment because we have got skill. We don't. And the skill of. Aye. This was probably the first one that I got, and I left it and forgot all about it. You probably don't even want crit rate, but it's red. It's one of the highest ones you can get. It's crit rates. Not far off 4%. Come on, alchemy girls. They're going to be coming next. We're not going to be getting them. Crits isn't going to do beep for you. It probably isn't, no. But let's get rid of that then. The highest stat. We've got 2 chances now, getting defense penetration. Well, we've got another attack. Man, it's not the highest, is it? What can attack go up to? 4%. We want higher than what we've already got. All of this for... At least go for red. Well, how long have we got? Is this the peak of entertainment? The peak of entertainment. We want to get something at least half decent so we can jump back into the fight. Can we take some of these things out of the pot? We don't. Just take everything out of the pot that we don't want. Ooh, physical defense. That's not what the problem was, girls. We wasn't doing quite enough damage. Another defense penetration, but it's only 1. We're not using 2 of those on this one equipment, are we? Another 1 defense penetration. Come on, when are we going to get that lucky roll? There's more gotcha here. When are we getting this lucky roll? When do we get to throw a magical ingredient into the pot? Another 1 defense penetration. They keep trolling me with that. Aye. I'd only use on the last stats of the weapon, since that's when it costs the most. Well, yes, we'll wait and see what we get. If we get another good defense penetration, we're happy with it, apart from... You like giving us a 1 defense penetration, don't you? Albedo's sword. Are we, well, what's happening? Einzahlun's Ghoul. What the hell is that anime called again? Was it on the tip of my tongue? Overlord, that's it. Or does this sword come from Overlord? Aye. We just gotta get lucky. Let's get lucky. Even roll red. No, exactly. This is... We got red. It's hit points. We got a red. We can roll red. See, we can roll red. Aye. What is going on? Please, please! Oh, look! A pot! It's gone gold and shiny and rainbowy! Does that mean we're getting... physical defense? Wait, come on then. How much longer is it going to be before we get another shiny gold rainbowy pot? This is... Right, okay. What was we going to do with Riri? I've forgotten. I mean, I suppose Croce could always borrow someone else's equipment. We've got plenty of that going around. But we're not even doing that firefight. We don't need to. What am I going on about now? This is rotting my brain. Please. I am not skilled at alchemy. I'm very skilled at photosynthesis, though, perhaps. You saw physical defense. Is everybody else's alchemy like this? Or is mine just terribly bad? Typically terribly bad. Ooh, here we go! More rainbow pots. Physical attack 4%. Okay, we'll keep that. I suppose we can keep that. We've got another defense penetration 2. Let's just give that a try. Just get me out of here. Get me out of here. it's not the best, but just get me out of here. What the hell did Riri... She's a 3-star. Why is Riri a 3-star? They reversed her. What the... Let's try her at 5-star. See if that does any better as well. I mean, that's physical attack. Idiot S here. It says attack in battle. That says attack in battle too. So I think air equipments are as effective as we can get. Next best thing after penetration. I just feel uncomfortable saying that word. We like the penetration. What the? No, we're not going there. Right. Let's go back to battle. Let's take our... It's all right. It's all right. So, we have upped the equipments of everybody a little bit. We want to be in here. We want to be in here. Can we get that extra damage? It's quite a bit. It's not like we was nearly there. It was still quite a bit of damage to go. I'm going to run it at 2 times speed anyway, because I'm getting confused. Right, so let's start the fight with Uniset. There we go. Right then, first input. We should know this off by heart soon. We are going to be setting the front 3 when Riri Universe at 106. Can we get that extra damage? Place your bets. We got a little bit of extra attack, a little bit of extra defense penetration. 106. 106. There we go. Right. Sheffy unset at 51. Let's pay attention here. It looks like Union based twice in succession here. So let's not jump the gun here with this one. And so 51. Pay attention. Sheffy unsets. There you go. This is what we did before. She Union Base at 53. That's not the one. It's at 51. There we go. Unset. Right. So at 40 now. She's reset. Come on, damage. Ramp that damage up. I suppose over the entire fight it might amount to something. Will it be enough though? 40. 40. Remember, Fubuki is blending his sword. So... there we go. Sheffy is now reset again. So at 30, we're unsetting Cheru. We could have... it would look like we would have liked to see a bit more damage by now. A bit more by now. Really not quite on target, I don't think. Still... and then we're unsetting Uni at 17. Maybe we can do this at full speed now. Let's prolong the agony any longer. She's not gone yet. She's not gone yet. She's not gone yet. There she goes. She's gone. And then we're setting Riri at 5. When Ruka goes at 5. It still looks quite a lot of damage, isn't it, that we're going to need? But we've got a bit closer, but I think this is still a little bit out of reach. Even with the Fubuki sword there. Aye. Well, at least we beat one stage today. The focus of the stream... Croce Aerial managed to do it. How much was it? Missed it. Assuming you updated your master skills, that's one thing we always forget to do. Always forget to do that. I don't know exactly how far off we was, but it was still a good 5 to 10 seconds I think we needed. We know how to drag this out, don't we? Let's drag this out even more now. Don't forget, rope and put in. It is physical crit increase, the next one. We can't do water in here. Can we do water physical in here? Where's it's up here, but it's crit again. I don't think that's really going to help us, is it? Grabbing that one. Nah. Whatever. Let's grab that one. It might do something. I don't know. Is it really going to do all the extra damage? One more try. Can we eke out any more from them? Any more? Everyone's limit broken. We don't get EX5 equipment for these slots either, so yeah, Sheffy is, apart from rolling better on here, about as good as we're getting her. These are more offensive equips. We already looked at this. She's limit broken too. What? I don't think Ruka. Only 190. That does give her attack. Don't know if I really want to be going and spending DAs on updating this a little bit. This is all very defensive. I don't... Is there even an offensive option for Ruka? Damage cut, damage cut, damage cut. No, I don't know. Does she even have an offensive option? I suppose this is an offensive option. Will it be enough though? Probably not. Probably not. Maybe we're going to have to... Maybe we're going to have to just give up on that water wall for now. We've still got the fire one to do later. I think we need another 30 minutes of alchemy. Another 30 minutes of alchemy. Do you not have any pink armors or accessories? Well, I suppose we have some, but who has them? Who would benefit from it the most? I mean, there's these, but are they really that good? 7% attack, I suppose. We could swap with Kajita now. She might not be getting used as much now we've got that owie. Let's try that then. Here. Jita's got one. What is this? 7% attack. Crit rate. Let's stick that one on her as well then. There we go. Thank you, Jita, for your support there. Well, again, some very slight updates. So, do we need 30 minutes of alchemy? Do we need... Where are we on this anyway? Perfect timing. Thank you. Do we want to re-roll? Or do we just use this? How many of these have we got? 5? We could use one of them on a defense penetration. Or we could just try again. And then we'll come back and roll, perhaps. One last try here then, right. The chef has got a little bit better equipment again. Will it make all of the difference? Well, we're about to find out. Can we do it at 3 times speed? Just spam roll. How do you spam roll this? It takes forever. Get rid of all but the 4% physical. That will take forever. That will take absolutely forever. Don't use those until the last 1 or 2. Yeah, if you're going to re-roll, we're not going to use one of them. Let's just do a quick jump in then and see how far away we are now with those extra equipments. If we still have... Jerry, we have to reset. How could this be the last? The last one to take down. Something went click there. What happened? I don't know if anyone heard that, but something went click. She's still not here. She's still not here. Jeru's saying no. You've popped me little water floaty thing, and she's got a little bit sad. There she is. I mean, could we try Summer Suzuna? Just to... She's not a friend unit. So, we're going to get one go at this. And if you reset again, she would disappear. So, we have got nothing to lose here, giving this a try. It's going to have to be full set though, because we've got no timeline for this. Which means we end up just dying. When we get that nasty attack coming in. Let's see. Let's see. The damage is looking equivalent to what we had before. We still seem to be tanking okay. I think we're still going to be a bit short on damage, aren't we? We're still going to be short on damage here. Yeah, we're going to be... It was worth a try, I guess. Unless we get some big ramp up right at the very end here. 10 seconds to go. That is too much to ask for 10 seconds. Really? I think the dream, the dream might be over. We need a few more Union Base to get it in before the time goes. And no, well, it did about as well as what we was doing before there. We're seeing again, not quite enough. So let's bring Cheru back in. And let's see if this time we can. Let's just get it set up first, please. Thank you. There we go. Right. So, first front three at 106 with Riri. There will be an exam after this. Pay attention. Right, then can we speed it back up again now? We can when we're not in a Union Base, right. So 51. Don't get trigger happy. Sheffy will go at 53 and then she'll go at 51. There we go. And then at 51. There we go. Now we unset her. Then at 40 she's reset. Then at 30, it's Cheru's turn. And then at 17, it's Uni's turn. And Uni. And then we set in Riri at 5 seconds to go. It's close again, but I think not quite there, are we? We're still not quite there. Even with all those upgrades. Still not quite there. And this is with all the new meta units as well. Well, I guess I don't think there's much more that we can do there. Thank you for putting a Cheru up there to borrow. We're going to have to come back to that at some other time because we still don't quite have the damage. It does say that I should really be able to do that, but we can't. Anyway, so what we are looking for, Croce, she should be not far from the top somewhere. Let's get here. Kurumi, Kururu, Kurajit. Yeah, we've gone past her. Kuka, Yoka. Eh? It is definitely Croce. There she is. Right. This one. Have you tried unplugging and plugging your Croce back in? I haven't, but what's that supposed to? What is the outcome of doing that? Yes, all of that took my mind off the devastating effect that's happened on my jewels. And now it's all come back to me again. Croce Aerial. She says her name. She says her name. So there we go. We have Croce Aerial. After all, Croce Aerial. Is that enough to make it worth the cost? I don't know. Gee, we'll reboot. We need to reboot. Everybody needs to reboot. So, I guess we're going to leave it here for tonight. Then tomorrow we're going to come back and have a look at Croce Aerial in a little bit more detail. We're going to have a look at the unique equipment 2s as well for 6-star Ray and the New Year's Suzume. And try and forget about it until we wait to see who the last characters we're getting this month that nobody will be summoning for because we're now all broke. So it doesn't matter who it is. It can be anybody. Anybody who's the most unpopular character. I don't know. Everybody's pretty cool, I suppose. But it won't be. It'll be somebody new that we all want. Anyway, enough of that. 07, yes, salute to the jewels, the pile of jewels that we no longer have. So, like I was saying, I am Tokkuri Yashi. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow for our analysis. Look, we're just gonna have a look at what she does. Yes, Croce. And good luck to anybody else who is going to be summoning for Croce who hasn't done so yet. Anyways, everybody who is in the PT crew, I know there's a few of us out there. Ninon, keeping about 30k for Ninon. So we essentially have 5k. Well, yeah, I'm keeping my 30k for the pre-fest. So again, I essentially have, well, 14k maybe, I don't know. It's a little better than 5 anyway. Enough of that. So, everybody has a good rest of the day or a good night, depending on where you are. And I will see you all again very soon. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.